At the end of this video, you would understand why Mr. A submitted a bank statement with a closing balance of $50,000 and had a visa approved, whilst Mr. B submitted a bank statement with a closing balance of $100,000 and had a visa refusal. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Edwina. If this is your first time here, you are so welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Today we are going to try to look at the bank statement through the lens of the visa officer. Trust me, at the end of today's section, we are all going to appreciate the role our bank statement plays in our visa application process and why most of the time visa refusal is based on the fact that the visa officer is not convinced that we can fund our travels, although we may have so much in terms of our closing balance. So let me take you all to the Western world, okay? So in the Western world, it is very easy to just look at somebody's bank statement and know who the person is. The reason is because their system is so much of a cashless system. So everything is done by the card, and you check the records and you can see how much the person earned, how the person spent their money, whether they are saving, whether they are spending money on shopping, which shops they are even shopping, whether they are spending, they are always taking Uber on Friday nights, going to places and all that. You can look at somebody's bank statement and be able to tell comprehensively who this person is. The bank statement tells it all because it's more of like a cashless system. Everywhere you slot your card, there is a record. Everything you do with money, the bank has a record of everything you do with money. Back in most places in Africa and other parts of the world, it is more of a cash system. So it is difficult for you to just look at someone's bank statement and understand comprehensively how the person spends, because people would normally withdraw the cash and pay with cash. However, if you are considering traveling, then you should consciously try to make the visa officer see who you are, know who you are, your spending habit through your bank statement. It is not just a one-day thing, because you know that normally you need about 4 to 6 months of bank statements for visa application. What are some of the ways that we ignorantly make our visa approvals difficult? I'm saying ignorantly because I am so sure that if we know this is what is affecting us, we will not be doing it. One is putting in lump deposits just at the time you are printing your statement for your visa application. So from the eye or from the lens of the visa officer, what do you think? How do you think the visa officer would look at this? Because the visa officer is not just looking at your closing balance. Yes, your closing balance has a role to play, but they want to check, be able to trace it. They want to be able to tell your source of income. They want to be able to tell your living expenditure. They want to be able to tell that you can afford the trip. You can afford to travel. You are comfortable enough to travel based on your history. So yes, you have a lump sum as closing balance, but they go back and they realize that, for example, you are a teacher. At the end of the month, you are paid 4,000 Ghana cedis, and you are paid this 4,000 Ghana cedis on the 27th of every month, and before 28th, you withdraw everything from your bank account. So you are paid on 27th, and the same 27th, you go and clear all the money from your bank account. What does that communicate to the visa officer? Obviously, you are someone who is not financially stable. You need money so much. You are under so much pressure. That is what it communicates. That you need money so much that you cannot even let your money rest in your bank account. So you are paid, and the same day you are there and everything is gone. No matter the money in your closing balance, the visa officer can say that this person is someone who is struggling financially, and therefore the money in the closing balance does not even belong to him. Because yes, you are a teacher, probably you submitted your employment letter and everything to show that you're a teacher. You submitted your pay stubs, which show the 4,000 Ghana cedis that you are paid monthly. But the lump sum, where did it come from? Because per your history, the 4,000 cedis that comes in monthly, you always renew them. You always renew it. It didn't rest in your account for even a week. As and when it drops, you withdraw it. So the closing balance that you have, the $100,000 closing balance that you are showing for visa application, where did you get it from? How do you want to convince the visa officer that that money is yours? Obviously, that money is not yours, because nothing shows. That money is not yours. We all saw that whenever you are paid, you withdraw everything. I mean, it comes in, it goes out. Everything, whatever comes in goes out. So that money is not yours. So that visa will be denied. Another thing that people do ignorantly, and this is something that I was doing myself until I decided to learn more about this, and I realized that I was doing it wrong. In fact, because of this, I had to delay my visa application because I realized I was doing it wrong. What I was doing was so wrong. So this is it. You are paid, and because you want to travel, you do not even touch the money. So just with the same scenario as a teacher, you are paid 4,000 Ghana cedis every month, and the money remains in the account. So January 4,000 is there, February 4,000 is there, March 4,000 is there, untouched. April is there, May is there. So your monies are untouched, and then you have a closing balance. Now, with the lens, from the lens of a visa officer, they are confused. You leave them in a confused state. Who is this person who is not touching their monies? How are they surviving without touching their monies? How are they living? Because you've not added anything to show how you live, how you spend, because everybody spends, right? How you pay your rent, how are you surviving? Nothing shows. This is a bank statement that has monies that have been untouched for a long period, for let's say all the 6 months duration of bank statements that you have submitted, had salaries coming in that were untouched. So who is this person? The visa officer becomes so suspicious. This person has been saving just for the purpose of travel. This person, probably the money even coming in is not yours. I mean, money, if the money is yours, you'll be spending it. So why is this person not touching their monies at all? So that is also a wrong thing to do. Probably you are not touching those monies because you have another source of income, because you are doing something on the side. But what shows that you are doing something on the side? The documents you submit should be able to communicate, if that is what it is, that you are doing something on the side. If you have a business, you should have a business certificate that shows that you have a business, and probably you are living on that business. That is why your salaries are untied. The other aspect of this is that most people who operate business on a small scale do not even put these business monies in their bank accounts at all. They have no business accounts, neither do they even put the monies they are using, the daily running of the business money, into their bank account. So the business that you say you have, it becomes difficult for us to see it per the visa application you are putting in. So in Ghana, I don't know if this works for other countries. In Ghana, there's a mobile money system, okay? The mobile money system is a very common way that most Ghanaians do business in Ghana. So your money is in your mobile money app. You pay, you buy and do payments, receive payments on the app, and then you make payments on the app. Meanwhile, these mobile money statements are not used for visa application. So you might be running a legitimate business, but because you are doing everything on your mobile money app, your bank statements is very silent on your business. The business is more or less on the blind side of your bank statement. We cannot appreciate the fact that you're a business person with your bank statement because you are doing everything on your mobile money. There's no proof, and we do not use the mobile money statement for visa application. So if you're a business person who is considering traveling, you should consciously try to be making these deposits in your bank account. If you cannot be doing it daily, probably weekly. At the end of the week, every money you have received, go and pay it into your bank account. Make the narration. Transfer the money from your mobile money into your bank account with the narration. At times, let people make direct payments from their banking apps to your bank app. Let them narrate what they are buying. Let it show the business that you say you are doing. If they are buying something, instead of giving them your mobile money number, give them your bank account details so that they transfer the money directly into your bank account, and let them write the narration. For example, I bought 50 bags of rice from you. Write the narration to show. So at the end of the period, when you print your bank statement, the visa officer sees that, oh, this person is a teacher with a regular monthly salary of this. On the other side, he or she runs a business, and at the end of every week, these monies come in from the business. It is very comprehensive. The visa officer understands and sees the source of your income because every document is coming together to align to say the same thing. If you are a business person, try as much as possible that you do not spend money without having it pass through your bank account. That is if you are considering traveling. Your bank statement doesn't come out as suspicious. So it's not just about your closing balance, it's about the visa officer trying to understand who this person is. What is their source of income? Are they financially sound? How much they earn and how much they spend, how much they save. Are they financially sound? Are they in a position to embark on this journey they want to embark on? Does this travel make economic sense based on this person's finances? I believe we are getting it. For example, if you are a student and you want to travel, and then say your father is funding, your father is your sponsor, okay, so you are using your father's bank account, it will be prudent that you have your own bank account that kind of tells a little bit of the relationship you have with your father. So once you went to school level 100, open a bank account. I mean, we know mobile money is so convenient, but if you have travel on your mind, try as much as possible to open a bank account. Try as much as possible to live your financial life through your bank account, mostly, not just your mobile money. At a point in time, you say you want to travel and this person sponsoring you as your father. And we look at your bank statement and we see that, oh yeah, right from level 100, this person has been sending this young guy money monthly. The bank statement says it. And this person is your father, but we do not see a history that shows that this person has been taking care of you. All of a sudden, why does this person want to sponsor your travel? And at the end of every month, your father is paying your allowances into your bank account, okay? And you also do not just withdraw all and be spending, and it looks like money just comes in and you just withdraw. No, you take a little, you try to withdraw through your mobile app, put the narrations there. You are taking money for food for a week or something. At the end of it all, try that you save some of the money your father is sending you. It tells something about you. or he's able to spend some and leave some, he is comfortable. The visa officer wants to know that you are comfortable. If you are at the end of the month, if you are spending everything that comes in, you are not comfortable. You are not in a position to travel. You are not financially sound. The travel may not make economic sense. So you submit your bank statement. Your bank statement should come with a pay stub, which shows the same amount of money that is on your bank statement every month should be in your pay stub, so that they can tell that, oh yes, this 4,000 Ghana cedis here is salary and it's coming from Ghana Education Service, and this is the person's pay stub. You show a letter from your employer to show that indeed you are working with Ghana Education Service. So it shows your source of income. Okay, try to let your bank statement narrate your spending habit. So you make withdrawals through your mobile app, put the narration. So you are paying electricity bill, and if you can pay things right from your bank app or with your card, try as much as possible to do that, so that history will show in your bank statement. If you're a business person, let us see that you're a business person. That is what they do. I mean, if you go to the people who own big shops and that, some of them at the end of every day, they take the monies that come to the bank. Is that not what they do? So why are you doing something different? If you're a business person, act like a business person. Let your statement show that you're a business person. Yes, at the end of every day, if you cannot do it daily because your business is on a small scale and you don't make so much in a day, weekly, if you have a car that somebody is using as a taxi for you, or Uber, and they are bringing you money weekly at the end of the week, instead of bringing the money to you or putting the money into your mobile money account, they should rather pay the money into your bank account, and they should put the narration there, so that whenever we take your bank account, we can tell that aside this person is also doing this business, and these are the monies coming in. Secondly, your expenditure should show, oh, at this point you will do this for food, you will do this for this, you put this into savings, it should tell before your closing balance comes. So it is not just about having so much for your closing balance. I have seen somebody's visa denied because the visa officer says they are not convinced that the money in the account is for the person, because the person never tied the money. The person has money in the account, but they never tied the money, so they are not convinced that the money in the account is for this person. And that is true. Who does not touch monies that belongs to them? Monies are not meant to just be there. Monies are meant to be spent. As you are spending, some is coming in. You are spending, some is coming in. So let your bank statement show a trend of how you live financially. Let us tell from your bank statement that this is how much you earn, this is how much you spend, this is how much you save, that is, if you invested that much, you do this, you do that. Let your bank statement be able to show that. Another thing is, people try to do all this, and just after they have printed the statement for the visa application, the next day they go to withdraw all the money. Is the money not supposed to show that you are capable of funding your trip? So why are you going to take all the money just a day after printing your statement? Because there are instances where the visa officer can request for a current statement. What are you going to do? After taking your time to build your statement for like 6 months, just after printing and submitting your statement, you go and withdraw all the money in your account. And you do not wait for a decision on your visa, and then you go and withdraw all the money in your account, and then halfway in that process, the visa officer sends an email to request for a current bank statement. What are you going to do? So stay away from that habit of printing bank statements and then just a day after that you go and withdraw all your money. Yes, if you're a business person, you cannot leave all the money in your account idle. But just as the money wasn't just lying in the account, it was going and coming. So that should continue. But make sure that there is always a substantial amount in the account so that whenever a current statement is requested for, you can show that you are still in a position to fund your travel. Don't just withdraw everything, or don't just leave the money there and it's there, and from the time you put in your application, no more money is coming in. Continue with the coming in and going out process. You are spending, you are saving, you are spending, you are saving, you are whatever. Continue with that process till you get a decision on your visa. In fact, in Canada, there have been times that people have been requested to open their bank apps at the port of entry. There have been times where people have been requested to open their bank apps to show for the border service agents to see if the monies they claim they had are in the accounts. So you see why you should not even withdraw the money after your visa have been approved. Let the money be in the account. It's for you, right? It's for you. So let it be in the account. Do not run to withdraw this money. Otherwise, even after your visa is approved at the port of entry, if this thing comes up, it may be used against you. And because of that, you may be deported back to your home country. So if your travel is being funded by a sponsor, the bank statement alone from the sponsor is not enough. You would want the visa officer to know that you have a relationship with the sponsor. So you want to show, say, some pictures that you have with this person, some pictures you have taken with this person. The sponsor is also interested to know the source of the sponsor's income. It will do you so much good if the sponsor has also sent you some monies to show that they have made some investments in you. And that is why sponsoring you is something they do. Maybe they have paid your school fees in the past. They have given you monies to set up business in the past. They have transferred some monies to you. And in fact, they have, even before you put in your application, maybe some percentage of your monies, they have sent it to you. Let the person do some transfers to you so that it shows that this person is financially invested in you, and that is why they are sponsoring you. If you have no relationship with this person, if this person has not made any financial investment in you, how sure is the visa officer that this person is really going to fund your travel? At what point in time did this person become so interested? So if you have past things that shows that this person has always been interested in things that concern me, this person even gave me money to pay my school fees, and like I said, let the money be sent in through your bank account. So it is there, the name is there. This person gave me money to start a business. It shows the person put the money in your account, right? And the person's name is there. This person have had this relationship, even this visa application process, he did this part of it and he sent the money to my account. So it is there. It shows in your account that this is not someone who is just coming from nowhere to say, I am going to sponsor this person, when they have no history that shows that this person has invested any money in you. Why would they want to do that now? These issues are very simple. If you understand them, you realize that it is not so complicated at all. Once you understand the concept and you try to look at it from the lens of the visa officer, you realize that it is not too much of a complex situation. It is not just about having so much in your closing balance, but it is about being able to draw a pattern. It is about being able to draw a pattern that shows that this person is living a comfortable life. This person can afford this travel, and this travel makes economic sense based on this person's earnings and their standard of living. So I hope we are all going to take this into consideration. For some of you, you will need to relax and defer your visa application process. Like I told you, that is what I did when I came to learn all this. I realized that no, I was doing it the wrong way. Although I was doing some businesses on the side, I had no business certificate, so I needed to get one. I was doing some businesses on the side, and that is why I was not spending my income. Like I said, I wasn't touching my salary at all. At the end of the month, I was just leaving the monies there. That was what I was doing till I came to know that that wasn't the way to go about it. So I needed to hold on with my visa application, get a business certificate, and try to make sure that I run the business through my bank account. There is no money that I spend without having the money pass through my bank account, so that when the visa officer takes my account, they can tell comprehensively who this person is, the standard of living, whether this person is comfortable enough, and the travel makes economic sense to this person. I hope that at this point we have all come to appreciate what the visa officer tries to look for when they look at our bank statement. And I hope this video will help you to be able to put in a good visa application. I hope it does. Stayed with me till this time in this video. I must think that you had some value in this video. If you have not yet subscribed, please consider doing so that you do not miss my subsequent videos. Thank you so much for being here. Stay blessed. Bye.